Albania, a land of rugged beauty. Hidden among these shores lies Butrint. Today we unearth its secrets. Butrint's story stretches back to prehistory. The ancient Greeks first made their mark here in the 8th century BC. Legend has it that Helen of Troy sought refuge here. The Greeks established a colony called Buthrotum. The city flourished, its wealth built on trade and agriculture. Its strategic location made it a prime trading hub. Archaeologists have unearthed artifacts from this era. Pottery shards, coins and jewellery paint a vivid picture of life in ancient Buthrotum. We can almost hear the bustle of the marketplace. As centuries passed, Butrint's fortunes changed. In 167 BC, Butrint fell under Roman rule. The Romans recognized its strategic value and incorporated it into their empire. Under Roman rule, Butrint prospered. Grand public buildings and temples rose from the ground. The Romans improved infrastructure, constructing aqueducts and roads. The city's architecture and culture were infused with Roman influence. The ruins today stand as a testament to Roman grandeur. But as the Roman Empire weakened, new powers began to rise. The Roman Empire spread its wings across the known world. Butrint, perched on the edge of this empire, was not immune to change. The arrival of the Romans marked a turning point in Butrint's history. Roman influence transformed the city's culture and architecture. The Romans recognized Butrint's strategic importance. They invested heavily in its infrastructure. Butrint, under Roman rule, served as a vital link in the empire's trade network. Under Roman architects, Butrint began to don a Roman cloak. The city's streets resounded with the tramp of Roman soldiers. The heart of Roman Butrint pulsed with the rhythm of the Forum. Towering above the Forum stood the Roman baths, a marvel of engineering. Roman influence touched every aspect of life in Butrint. Even as Butrint embraced its Roman identity, whispers of its Greek past lingered. Wealthy Roman citizens adorned their villas with mosaics depicting Greek mythology. The Greek language survived in everyday conversations. The marketplace buzzed with the sounds of Greek, Latin and other tongues. The worship of Asclepius continued alongside his Roman counterpart Aesculapius. As Butrint settled into its new life as a Roman city, it reaped the rewards of belonging to a vast empire. The Pax Romana brought peace and prosperity. Trade flourished, bringing wealth and new goods. Theatres and amphitheatres showcased Roman entertainment. Butrint blossomed into a thriving Roman city, yet the seeds of change were being sown. The Roman Empire began to tremble with the tremors of a new faith. Christianity spread through the empire, offering solace and hope. Secret gatherings whispered with prayers to a new god. Christianity's message resonated with Butrint's citizens. The Roman authorities grew alarmed by its growing influence. The Roman Empire was undergoing a seismic shift. In 395 AD, Emperor Theodosius divided the empire into two halves. Butrint found itself under the control of the Eastern Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire embraced Christianity as its official religion. Temples were converted into churches. The Forum lost its importance, overshadowed by the church. The division of the Roman Empire reshaped the political landscape. The Western Roman Empire entered a period of decline. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, proved more resilient. Butrint, now a frontier city, found itself caught between two worlds. The Byzantine Empire provided stability in an uncertain world. Despite challenges, Butrint thrived under Byzantine rule. The Byzantine emperors invested in its defences. The city's harbour bustled with activity. Christianity flourished, leaving its mark on the city's architecture. Grand basilicas rose above the skyline. The grand Roman buildings stood as silent witnesses to a bygone era. Centuries passed. Butrint endured. The Byzantine Empire began to show cracks. New threats emerged from the shadows. Butrint found itself on the front lines once more. The walls trembled under the assault of new enemies. Waves of invaders crashed against the city's defences. The citizens faced the harsh realities of war. Fear stalked the narrow streets, yet the spirit of Butrint refused to be extinguished. Butrint's strategic location, a blessing in times of peace, became a curse in this era of turmoil. The city, caught in a tug-of-war between competing empires and ambitious warlords, faced a relentless series of sieges and conquests. Each wave of invaders left its mark on the city, eroding its defences and draining its resources. The Normans, fierce warriors from the north, stormed Butrint in the 11th century, adding their own chapter to the city's turbulent history. The Venetians, masters of the seas and shrewd traders, seized control in the 14th century, incorporating Butrint into their burgeoning maritime empire. Each new ruler brought their own ambitions and anxieties. Butrint, once a thriving centre of trade and culture, found itself increasingly relegated to the role of a strategic outpost, a pawn in the complex games of power played out on the Mediterranean stage. The constant threat of invasion took its toll. The city's population dwindled as residents, weary of war and uncertainty, sought safety and stability elsewhere. The once grand public buildings, symbols of Butrint's former glory, fell into disrepair, their crumbling facades a testament to the city's fading fortunes. By the 15th century, the sands of time had shifted dramatically. The Ottoman Empire, a rising power in the east, had swept across the Balkans, conquering Constantinople and extinguishing the last embers of the Byzantine Empire. Butrint, along with much of the surrounding region, fell under Ottoman rule, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the city's long and tumultuous history. The Ottomans, masters of administration and military strategy, recognized Butrint's strategic value. But the city's best days were clearly behind it. The once bustling harbour, choked with silt and neglected, could no longer accommodate large trading vessels. The city's population, decimated by war and disease, dwindled to a fraction of its former size. Yet, even in its diminished state, Butrint retained a certain ethereal beauty, a haunting reminder of its glorious past. The ruins of its ancient temples, basilicas and theatres, slowly being reclaimed by nature, stood as silent witnesses to the ebb and flow of civilizations, a testament to the enduring power of the past. The Ottomans, pragmatic rulers, focused their attention on maintaining order and securing their hold on the region. Butrint, no longer a major urban centre, faded into the background, becoming a sleepy backwater, its once grand structures slowly crumbling under the weight of time and neglect. As centuries passed, Butrint slumbered, hidden beneath a shroud of vegetation, its secrets buried beneath layers of earth and time. The once mighty city, reduced to a whisper of its former self, seemed destined to fade entirely from memory, its story swallowed by the relentless march of history. But the past, however deeply buried, has a way of resurfacing. In the early 20th century, whispers of Butrint's existence reached the ears of archaeologists and historians, sparking a renewed interest in this forgotten corner of the ancient world. Excavations, meticulously conducted over decades, began to peel back the layers of time, revealing the astonishingly well-preserved remains of Butrint's long and storied past. The ruins of Greek temples, Roman baths, Byzantine basilicas, and Venetian fortifications emerged from the earth, each stone whispering tales of bygone eras. Butrint, once lost to the world, had been rediscovered, its secrets brought to light after centuries of slumber. The city's ruins, a poignant reminder of the ebb and flow of civilizations, stand today as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to the enduring legacy of the past and a treasure trove of knowledge for generations to come. Section 1. Echoes in the sunlight. Silence. Golden sunlight bathes the ruins. Stones, worn smooth by centuries, seem to glow. Butrint, a place where time stands still. Yet, listen closely, the air hums with the echoes of the past. We've journeyed far, haven't we? From the arrival of the ancient Greeks to the fall of the Byzantines. We've seen empires rise and fall, faiths clash and merge. We've felt the pulse of life in the marketplace, the hush of prayer in the temples, the clang of swords on shields. Butrint, you see, is more than just stones and rubble. It's a chronicle of human endeavour, writ large. The ambition of empires, the devotion of faith, the resilience of the human spirit, all etched into this timeless landscape. Stand here amidst these silent stones, and you can almost hear the echoes, the laughter of children playing in the shadow of the ancient theatre, the murmur of merchants haggling over prices in the marketplace, the solemn chants of monks at prayer within the basilica's cool embrace. Butrint's story is not unique. It's a story repeated countless times across our planet. Civilizations rise and fall, leaving behind fragments of their existence, but few places preserve those fragments as eloquently as Butrint. Here layer upon layer of history are laid bare. The stones themselves tell a tale. From the sturdy fortifications of the Greeks to the grand edifices of the Romans to the intricately adorned churches of the Byzantines, each era has left its indelible mark. And it's not just the grand structures, it's the small details that truly captivate. A mosaic floor, its colours still vibrant after centuries, a shard of pottery, its shape hinting at daily life in a bygone age. A simple inscription on a wall, a name, a date, a fleeting glimpse into a life lived long ago. These fragments, like pieces of a vast jigsaw puzzle, help us piece together the story of Butrint. They connect us to the people who lived, loved and died within these walls. They remind us that the past is not a foreign country. It's a land we all inherit, a tapestry woven from the threads of countless lives. Today, Butrint stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to its universal value. Its significance transcends national boundaries. It belongs to all of us, a shared legacy to cherish and protect. But Butrint is more than just a museum, it's a living, breathing landscape. The wind whispers through the ruins, carrying the scent of wildflowers and the distant cries of seabirds. The sun warms the ancient stones, just as it warmed the skin of those who came before. To walk through Butrint is to step back in time, to connect with the echoes of the past. It's a reminder that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, a continuum of human experience stretching back millennia. But Butrint also reminds us of our responsibility. These ruins, these whispers of time are fragile. They need our care, our attention, our commitment to preserve them for future generations. So what will become of Butrint? What tales will these stones tell in another 100, another 1,000 years? We can't know for certain. The future, like the past, remains shrouded in mystery. But one thing is certain, Butrint will endure. The stones may crumble, the earth may shift, but the stories etched within these walls will remain. They are a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, the echoes of lives lived, loves lost, and dreams realized. As we leave Butrint behind, let us carry its lessons with us. Let us remember the ebb and flow of civilizations, the interconnectedness of our shared human story, and our responsibility to safeguard the treasures of the past for generations to come. For Butrint is more than just a place. It's a symbol of our collective memory, a reminder that the past is never truly gone, but lives on in the stories we tell, the lessons we learn, and the choices we make.